Welcome, my beautiful students. How are you today? How are you girls? Okay, my own lesson today will be about Unit 2, Lesson 4, and also the activity book. Lesson 1, 2, and 3 and 4 in the activity book, girls. Okay? First of all, I will tell you what is the day and the date. Today is Tuesday, and the spelling is Tuesday, and the date is 14 to 1443 after Hijrah. Okay? Please, girls, open your notebook in the handwriting section. Write the day with the date. After that, copy this sentence in your notebook. He is throwing trash in the dust bin. He is throwing trash in the dust bin. Okay? As I told you, girls, today we will take lesson 4 plus 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the activity book. Okay? So, first of all, we will start with the new words in my lesson today. What can you see here? I can see a theater, and in this theater there is a show. So the first word in my lesson today is show. S-H-O-W. S-H-O-W. Okay? What about the second word? The second word is suggest. What do I mean by suggest? Focus with me, please, girls. For example, here there are two persons in the library. One person takes a book to read it. The other one suggests another book for the young boy to read it. What do I mean by suggest? The meaning of suggest is يقترح. Okay? Now sing the song. Sing the song, girls. I think you can see it. Wait a minute. You can see it clear. Okay. Now, must or mustn't? I don't really know. All I know is that there is a show. My friend says, you must go. Do you think I should do so? Must or mustn't? I don't really know. All I know is that there is a show. My friend says, you must go. Do you think I should do so? But what about the English test? Shall I study or have a test? My mother says study is best. I studied and studied. Then to bed I went. But what about the English test? Shall I study or have a test? My mother says study is best. I studied and studied. Then to bed I went. My brother came when I was asleep. Everything was calm and quiet. He did keep. My father says you must not shout, otherwise you must go out. My brother came when I was asleep. Everything was calm and quiet. He did keep. My father says you mustn't shout, otherwise you must go out. Okay? Now, if you the questions that we have in our book, what does the boy's friend suggest? He suggests that they have to go to the show. Write the answer, girls, please, in your book, page number 10. Number 2. What does the boy's mother suggest? She suggests that he should study. Here, girls, here we have she. He suggests that he should study. Okay, so what does the boy's friend suggest? He suggests that they have to go to the show. What does the boy's mother suggest? She suggests that he should study. Okay, now open the activity book, please, girls. Page number 6. We will take 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, let me start with the first one. Complete using the present continuous. Number 1, the cat, the mouse. The cat is chasing the mouse. The cat is chasing the mouse. Number 2, Muna, a newspaper, isn't she? Mona is reading a newspaper, isn't she? Number 3. Selma is not watching television. She is washing the dishes. Girls, I will ask you one by one in my virtual class, so please answer all the questions. Number 4. Who, you, and who, space, you, and space. Who are you phoning? Who are you phoning? Number 5. Salim is in his car. He is driving to work. He is driving to work. Please, my lovely students, you should answer all these sentences. Number 2, look at Shadi's diary and complete the conversation. In our book, we have a schedule. It's about the diary of Shadi. Number 1, can you come on Saturday evening? Shadi, sorry, I'd love to, but I'm playing karate. What about such a Sunday evening? Shadi, I can't. I'm afraid. I'm studying from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. You? Well, what are you doing on Monday evening? Shadi, I am eating dinner with Ali at 8 p.m., 8 o'clock p.m. You? I see. Well, are you free on Tuesday evening? Shadi, I'm afraid. I am going to a dentist at 7 o'clock p.m. Okay, girls, answer all these spaces, okay? Fill in the blanks using quickly, carefully, loudly, slowly, and silently. Number 1, the boy is shouting loudly. Number 2, the man is driving quickly. Number 3, the girls are reading silently. The girls are reading silently. Number 4, the old man is walking slowly. The old man is walking slowly. Number 5, my mother is cutting the meat carefully. So, number 1, the boy is shouting loudly. 2, the man is driving quickly. 3, the girls are reading silently. 4, the old man is walking slowly. My mother is cutting the meat carefully. Okay? What about add ing? The last question that we have in page 7. Add ing. Number 1, we have moved to a new flat next month. They are moving. Just to drop the letter E at the end of the verb, then add ing. Okay? Number 2, I am tired. I am get sick. I am getting. We have to add double T, then add ing. Why? Why should I add double T? Because the letter before T is a vowel, E. For this reason, I have to double the last letter. So, focus with me again, girls. Here we have the last letter is T, and before the last letter is E. Letter E is a vowel. For this reason, I have to double the last letter, adding double T. I'm getting sick. The lion is in the sun. The lion is lying in the sun. Lying, okay? The bird is flying, just adding ing at the end of the verb. She is dig the garden. She is digging. I have to add double G. Why? Because before the last letter we have letter I, and letter I is a vowel. For this reason, I should double the last letter. She is digging the garden. Okay? Use must or mustn't. Number 1, I must obey my parents. 2, you mustn't throw litter in the street. Sorry. Number 3, oh dear, I'm late. I must go now. 4, you mustn't tell anyone what I said. It's a secret. 5, I have a toothache. I must see the dentist. I must obey my parents. You mustn't throw litter in the street. Oh dear, I'm late. I must go now. You mustn't tell anyone what I said. It's a secret. I have a toothache. I must see the dentist. Fill in the blanks using save, sidewalk, daytime, laces, wet, condition, signals, headphones, obey, and helmet. Number 1. It's not to play football in busy street. It's not safe to play football in busy street. 2. This car is new. It's in a very good condition. Number 3. You must what your teachers? You must obey your teachers. 4. Put these headphones on your ears if you want to listen to the radio. 5. Traffic must be very clear for people to see. Traffic signals must be very clear for people to see. 5. My shoelaces are long. You can drive safely in, not at night. You can drive safely in daytime, not at night. Watch out! The floor is wet. A bike rider must wear a helmet. 10. We must not play tennis on the sidewalk of the street. We must not play tennis on the sidewalk of the street. Put the following words in alphabetical order. We have safe, sidewalk, daytime, places, wet, condition, signals, headphones, obey, and helmet. So, do we have a word starts with letter A? No. What about letter C? B? Sorry, we don't have letter B. C? Yes. We have one word start with letter C, which is condition. So, number 1, condition. Do we have a word start with letter D? Yes, we have daytime. So, number 2, daytime. 3, headphones and helmet. So, headphones and helmet starts with letter H, okay? So, what about the second letter before H, E, and E? The same. The third letter A and L. So, the first word is headphones, and the fourth one is helmet. 5th, laces, then obey, then save, sidewalk, signals, and wet. So, condition, daytime, headphones, helmet, laces, obey, save, sidewalk, signals, and wet. Write 3 sentences using must and 3 using mustn't. Must, I must drink milk. 2, I must wash my hands every day. 3, I must obey my parents. What about mustn't? I mustn't drink soda. I mustn't play with knives. I mustn't drive fast. So, I mustn't drink soda. I mustn't play with knives. I mustn't drive fast. Fill in the missing letters. Number 1, we have studied, and the missing letter is E. 2, asleep, and the missing letter is E. 3, friend, and the missing letter is I. Suggest, the missing letter is G. Snow, the missing letter is S. There, the missing letter is E. 7, shoot, the missing letter is O. 8, the missing letter is O. And the last one, save, the missing letter is A. Okay? Please, my lovely students, you have to answer all the questions because I will ask you one by one in my virtual class. Thank you for listening and watching, my lovely students. Goodbye, and don't forget to answer all the questions. Goodbye, girls. Goodbye.